Oh, and Darius joins me now. Lovely to see you.
It's great to see you.
You've been working out there, I suspect. That was pretty good.
We did an army boot camp.
Did you?
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
So From Here to Eternity on the stage,
yes,
obviously, but we're going to see it in the movies.
Yeah, so Tim Rice has been the most incredible mentor to us all.
Yeah.
And he said, I've got big plans for From Here to Eternity. And I didn't realise how big they were. They would include the show being shown on the silver screen on July 3rd at cinemas up and down the country.
Fantastic.
And he has plans to take it to the States and Broadway next year. So it's been a really incredible story to be part of.
I bet. So you might see your name in lights on Broadway.
You never know.
Wow.
You never know. But when you're doing something that next year it'll be the 75th anniversary since Pearl Harbor. And the story of these men and women that lived and died at that time is incredible. And it makes you all the more appreciative for the service of people that are fighting for our freedoms today. And you just think, everything is circular. And so you have to sometimes go back to stories that are from past times to appreciate what we have today.
I love the book, I love the movie, and of course you are playing the Burt Lancaster role. Are you?
Yes, I am.
Wow,
I mean,
big shoes to fill.
Big shoes to fill. He is possibly one of the greatest film stars of all time, and one of my favourite actors. And
me too.
It was great to take on a role that he'd originated, and I tried not to watch the film while doing that because otherwise it gets too intimidating.
You're too scared. I know, I can completely appreciate that. You've kind of become the king of the West End, though. Is this the way the career's going, or is it just the way it's happened?
I've just been very lucky that I love telling great stories, whether it's in opera, in the writing of a song, or whether it's taking on a role like this, or I played the lead in Beauty and the Beast in an ABC American production on television in the States. And so it doesn't matter if it's film or television or theatre or pop music. For me, it's just about telling a story.
But you've also gone your own way, because back in the day, you could very easily have signed up with Simon Cowell and put out an album of rather cheesy covers, and you didn't. You wrote your own stuff, which took real balls to do that, actually.
I don't know about that, but what it did do is it allowed me to have a childhood dream, which was, born when I was 12 years old, playing a guitar in my bedroom, and I wanted to be able to write songs, and Colourblind I wrote the first verse to Colourblind when I was 16.
Yeah.
And, for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been working on songs that, some of which have been good, some have hit the cutting floor, but in the last year, it's really been a songwriting process that has now come to the creation of my third album. So out of, opera star and my voice changing and training and the deepening of my voice, and out of also, returning to this older era on stage, From Here to Eternity, and these older romantic, sweeping, epic, stories, it's been the inspiration to a lot of the new album.
Excellent.
And when you look at great artists like Lana Del Rey and Michael Bublé, Bruno Mars, falling back to an older era but saying something new is something that I'll be doing on this new album.